So today I stopped by a comic show with the Queen's Comic Party, and there were steals. Oh, wait. Let me rephrase that. There were comic books, and the deals you could get were epic. Ah, son of a... Hey there, panelologists. This is Jim from Bronzeville Comics coming to you with another video. Before we get started, we've just passed 4,900 subscribers on our way to 5,000. I'd like to thank everyone who stopped by and watched the channel, especially those of you who subscribe and leave comments and likes. You can also check us out on the other social medias, Instagram at Bronzeville_Comics. Same for Whatnot, Bronzeville_Comics. We do sales every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and tomorrow night, Monday, November 13th, a special Veterans Day War Book Night. We have like 150 war books, some early DC Silver Age stuff in really nice condition. If you're a war book collector, you definitely want to check that out. We'll be back to our regular programming the following Monday. And then I'm probably also going to do, as will everyone else who's on Whatnot, do a sale on Black Friday, because Whatnot is doing 0% fees on Friday. So on Black Friday. So anyway, it's only less than 2 weeks away. I went to the Queen's Comic Party, and let's take a look. Okay, I'm here at the Queen's Comic Party. I think I'm in the right place because I see that window sticker right there with the 9.8 white pages. I think there's comic book collectors. This will be my first time at the Queen's Comic Party. It's at the Elks Lodge. I'm assuming that this is the Elks Lodge. Or maybe not. Is this 8220? No, 8210. So it's got to be, I guess, next door. There's the Elks Lodge. Okay, so let's head into the car. Here we go. I'm trying not to use too much back. It was the first time I've been to one of these Queens Brooklyn shows, and Ian and Billy are kind of the guys. They have a podcast. They go to these shows under the Queens Comics kind of banner, title. Sometimes they set up a show. Sometimes they do podcasts. Sometimes they do videos. Sometimes it's even procedurals. I think a lot of you have heard of what happened a couple of weeks ago. So we went, and they were kind of having fun with it. The two books, the ASM 300 and was it Strange Tales 179, were both on display. People could take pictures with it if they made a donation to a veterans cause. And I know the ASM sold. So, but the books were kind of up on the wall, so they found a place for them. I just got a few things. So I wasn't looking to buy a lot of stuff, and I just want to kind of, I've known Ian for a few years, and I just wanted to support the people in the community. I picked up this complete series of Gwenpool Strikes Back. Issue number 1 is a variant cover, but just this is for reading. So this is the save in my acronym. Actually, I'm not sure if it's an acronym if all 4 words begin with S, but slab, spec, save, sell. So that goes into the save pile. I'm going to put that away to read. This is a book I already have a copy of, but this is more of a spec book. It's All-Star Comics number 2. It is the first cameo appearance of the 3rd Hawkgirl. It's also the first Atom Smasher, formerly known as Nuklon, and it's the first cameo appearance of Courtney Whitmore, who becomes Stargirl. Obviously, I'm a big fan of this. This was not escaping me when it first came out. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool book, and Hawkgirl is going to be in the Superman Legacy film. She's already been cast, and James Gunn, I saw on Instagram today, was talking about how they are ready to get going. They've been doing pre-production during the actors' strike. Basically, he had written the script. The script was already done when the writers went on strike, but they were doing pre-production, and there's sets, costumes, all that sort of stuff. We're not writers and actors, so those folks are still working on the films. So I think they're pretty soon ready to jump into filming. And July, he announced the date. It's July, I'm not sure of the date, like 12th, 2025. That is going to be the premiere date of the film. July 11th, 2025, Superman Legacy. So that's pretty fun. I also picked up this book, Batman and Robin #1. I've been specking on this book. It's the first appearance of Professor Pig. He did have an earlier appearance, but it wasn't really the same character. I picked up a couple of other books that on a collection that Ian and Billy were sharing, and it's Detective Comics 576 and 577. Both Todd McFarlane covers. These are both really high grade. I'm hopeful with a nice clean and a press, we have a shot at a 9.8 with these, because those 9.8s are like $120, $180. So that's kind of what I'm looking for in terms of, you know, when I go through box of shows, I look for, you know, really sharp 9.8 contender copies that you can probably get for under $20 or less, and are worth over $100. So even if you put $20 into it, another $30 to clean and press, that's $50. If it's a $150 book, you've just tripled your investment. This is another book that I'm specking on. Probably a possible 9.6. I don't think it's a 9.8. There's a little something down here. It's not so much a spine tick as just like, I don't know, like almost like a little chip of color off, but I think the rest of the book is really sharp. I believe in Miracle Man. I think we're going to see him at some point, and it's too good a story to be not used. And then the one other book I got was a Silver Age book, and it's not a key, but I picked this up. Amazing Spider-Man #88. I picked it up because it's an exceedingly sharp copy. It definitely needs a clean and a press. There's some dirt on the back, but the corners are sharp. The edges are sharp. There are no color-breaking spine ticks. I'm thinking an 8.5, maybe a 9, and that gets it well over $100. That is, you know, obviously a high-grade book like that, if you have it graded and collectors know exactly how strong a grade it is. People collect Amazing Spider-Man. That's one of the most collectible books you can find. And since it's I think it's still Silver Age, a Silver Age book or either early bronze, regardless, it's not a book you need to get in a 9.8. If you have it in a 9.8, that's incredible because there are not many of them around. So, you know, to have really high-grade copies is something that collectors will go after. For instance, there are only 28 9.8s out of 761 on the census. The most common grade is actually a 9.4. But a 9.0 of this book, recently, last sale was $165, and an 8.5 last sale was $89 at auction. The auction before that went $150, and then back in August, and then a fixed price August for $175. So I'm figuring, you know, a good clean and press on this 8.5 is a big plus, and then it gets better after that. So kind of it definitely needs a press, but one of the things you look for is these books that can use a clean and press, that have intrinsic value when you start to get into those higher grades. You know, dealers really can't charge graded prices for non-graded books, especially here. Like new books, if they're in, you know, if they're in unhandled condition, are going to score well into the 9s. Not so much with Silver Age books. That's really quite an assumption. So anyway, that is it. That is my haul for today. I managed to get out of there without involving the authorities because I paid for all my books. So anyway, thanks for stopping. Just a real quick video. I hope you enjoy the haul. Let me know what you think of the books that I picked up. And again, the ASM and the Detectives are going into Slab, the Gwenpool into Save, and the other books are all going into Spec, my 3 S's. In the meantime, you can take a look at a couple of my other videos here, and this is Jim saying until next time, enjoy your comics.